Hey guys, it's Fanboy Hex here. Before I continue this video, I want to say that I'm sorry that I took so long to post these videos covering the 2016 Orlando MEGACON on my channel. One of the reasons why it took me so long was because my computer was giving me some problems and delays, and it's one of the reasons why.
I hate computers.
Yeah, because of all these technical and glitch errors and everything. So whatever. Reason number two was because as I was about ready to post these videos out, the Orlando Pulse nightclub shooting had occurred, in which I figured, it would be very rude and very disrespectful to post, videos about fun and everything that happened in Orlando, right after this tragedy happened. So that's when I decided, take a while, wait for time to grieve and some time to pass until an appropriate time, in which I figured now is probably an okay time to get this going. So without further delay, let's continue with this video. Now, a couple of days before the con was going to begin and before I was ready to go, my car, which is my Serenity, because it's an old piece of junk, but just like the Serenity, if you give it some TLC, she'll take care of you and she'll take you anywhere you need to go. Its engine starter wasn't working, so I had to have my dad's help and had to spend some money to get it fixed and going. I really could have used Kaylee to help me out with this, with fixing my car. Hey, what's up? Anyways, so finally got the car going, and then as I was driving to the con, I was thinking about what could I cover and what could I do while I'm there for my channel. And then I thought this would be a great subject to cover for a segment that I'm going to do from now on, which I'm going to call it Conversation Starter. Conversation Starter. Get it? Because I'm at a con, and I'm starting a conversation with the con-goers. Anyways, so today's video topic was, if you could take a fictional vehicle from any fictional universe into a road trip anywhere in the world, it has to be a vehicle that has wheels, so no TARDIS or anything. Which vehicle would you want to ride the most and why to take on this trip?
Well, the obvious answer is I'd probably want to take Serenity, but...
It's not a car.
It's not a car. Well, you said vehicle.
Well, I meant vehicle. Well, you can't take a flying craft on a road trip. That's why it's called a road trip. So it has to be a vehicle that has wheels.
Okay. Then I'd have to go 67 Impala. Dean and Sam.
Dean and Sam.
I would love to road trip with the Winchesters.
I'm not familiar with Dane and Sam and their...
Supernatural?
Oh, I don't watch Supernatural. I'm sorry.
Ninja Turtle van from the cartoon show.
Lightning McQueen, because who wouldn't want a trucking car that's full of himself?
Knight Rider. That'd be fun.
That would be fun. Well, he would be all Michael, you're accelerating 5 miles over the speed limit.
Right? My name is Michael, actually.
Really?
Yeah, it is.
It is Michael. Wow.
So it fits.
That's a good coincidence.
I would take the Ninja Turtle van from the new movie, the trash can one, because you get the little things on the side and they can kick everyone out of the way.
I don't know.
You're taking a sand crawler.
Yeah.
Capsule Corp pod from Dragon Ball Z, just because it's awesome.
Well, I kind of already have my sweet ride back here, but I guess to up it up a little bit, I'd probably take the flux capacitor from the DeLorean from Back to the Future, sub it up on the Pika-Bug, and probably go back in medieval times, because that's my favorite.
Is it unanimous, the 59 Cadillac from the first original Ghostbusters? Yeah, Ecto 1. The original.
What vehicle would you want to pick and why? Guessing you're... I don't understand what you're saying. I'm guessing Batmobile? The James Bond car?
I would have to say Imperial Troop Transporter.
Does that have wheels?
No, it floats.
So it's a hover vehicle.
Yes, sir. Holds about 10 people, a squad of stormtroopers. You can just load up and you can just go down the interstate.
You know what? I'll allow it. Why not? It doesn't technically fly, but it doesn't technically roll, so I'll allow it. That's good. Good answer.
Probably the clone turbo tank, because you could go anywhere you want with the clone turbo tank. It is a tank.
From the Clone Wars?
Yeah. It's got like 8 wheels.
Oh, okay, yeah.
On each side.
I was thinking about the one that hovers from someone. Okay, all right.
I actually had... It's hard because I'm stuck between the Spider-Mobile and the So I'm going to choose the Spider-Mobile.
Spider-Mobile?
Yeah.
The Landmaster, that from Star Fox, the Star Fox series. Landmaster, it's like a tank, so like
I've never played Star Fox, so I'm not familiar with that one.
it would draw a lot of attention. That'd be kind of cool. Nobody would get my way on the highway.
I'd take the War Rig because it's packed with supplies, it's big, and it's badass.
Man, that's a tough question.
I hold the microphone.
Mic around here.
You can touch it.
Touch it.
Probably the Warthog from Halo 4.
Warthog, of course.
Just because the off-road technology that's in it and the way the suspension and everything is.
Okay, suspension's always good. Well, we'll get back to you.
Yeah, get back to you.
I don't know if this counts, but Frankie from One Piece, it has wheels. He can convert into a vehicle and drive along the ground, and he's a huge cyborg.
I would take a motorcycle. It's the most versatile and be the easiest to get around.
Motorcycle from what, though?
Oh, I have my own in my Aero show.
That's true.
I guess I'd go with one of the Scale units from Xenoblade Chronicles X, because those can also transform into like a flying robot, but also can drive on the ground.
From this point, like, I want to say 70, maybe 80% of everybody else that I asked at the con, they either gave me this answer.
The Batmobile.
Batmobile?
I've always envied Bruce's Batmobile.
Batmobile.
I know it's kind of cliched, but the Batmobile.
Probably the Batmobile because it looks like a freaking Lamborghini.
Batmobile all day.
Batmobile, definitely.
Which one?
The 1960s one.
The Adam West Batmobile?
Yes, because that's the one that looks the coolest.
Dark Knight Tumbler.
The Tumbler from Batman Begins, you mean?
Probably one from the Dark Knight trilogy because of all the options that it has.
You gotta pick one.
I don't know which one because I like all of them, so it's like, you know.
Especially the Arkham Knight variant, because it turns into a tank.
Oh, the one that can also turn into a motorcycle?
Yeah.
Okay.
And wouldn't that be useful in traffic?
Or this answer.
I would obviously pick the DeLorean because Back to the Future.
The DeLorean?
I'm definitely taking the DeLorean.
I would choose the DeLorean.
I would take the DeLorean. DeLorean.
I think I would take the car from Back to the Future.
And I would go to Italy.
Because, you know, you're not just traveling space, you're traveling through time. I mean, you can't get better than that.
So if I make a mistake, I could go back and fix it.
You go anywhere you want to. Back in time, tires flip out, done and done.
But in part 2, it flies, so,
Okay.
so that's kind of a cheat. But I'll take it. I'll accept it. It has wheels, but it flies. But I'll accept it. So yeah, there was a lot of people that gave me those answers. You know, mostly the Batmobile or the DeLorean. So I figured, you know, I had to cut it down short and take a lot of people out of the video because that was mostly everybody's answer. So I'm sorry to everybody who I didn't put on. That didn't make the final cut. I apologize. Please don't be mad at me. My answer is the Eagle 5 from Spaceballs. You know, the one that Lone Star and Barf drive around or fly around. And reason why is because it's a Winnebago with wings, you know? You're covered by the ground. You could go anywhere you want, which a Winnebago or an RV is the perfect, you know, road trip vehicle, or some would say a shaggin' wagon, but still. And also, you can even fly to places either around the world or even to other planets. So yeah, the Eagle 5 is my choice. Well, that covers today's video. Again, I'll have a couple more videos ready covering my trip and my experience at the Orlando MEGACON. Until then, this is FANBOY HEX wishing you all to have an awesome day and have an even more awesome weekend. And my deepest condolences to everybody who lost somebody that was a victim of the Orlando Pulse nightclub shooting. Again, my hearts and prayers go out to you. And again, you all have an awesome day and have an even more awesome weekend. Again, FANBOY HEX, out. I remember you from last year.
The one what Robin Williams did?
That's Adam.
Adam?
No, Andrew. I'm sorry, Andrew.
Andrew.
Yeah, all right, cool. Wait, so you made this car?
Yes.
Really?
Well, I didn't make it, but I got it from the Classic Car Museum in Daytona Beach that has all the movie cars. Sadly, they've since closed a few years ago, so yes.
Wait a second. Do you guys see what I see? Punch buggy! Ha ha! I win!